guys, we continue to look at the Broncos, and people are already looking at the draft. People are already thinking about free agency. And one of the big topics has been the idea of a free agent quarterback. And we have said that obviously what comes along with that, the whole free agent concept, is a pretty big price tag. How do you pay for it?
Well, you pay for it by losing established players and guys that have won you Super Bowls in certain cases. So it's a bitter pill for the Broncos to swallow. This is where they're stuck. This is why when the quarterback selections of Paxton Lynch and Brock Osweiler didn't work out, the Broncos are now kind of in a bad spot. If you want to pay for that free agent quarterback, now you have to get rid of established players. And now maybe your overall team has dropped. So is it worth it to get the quarterback if your team isn't there? Otherwise, you have to pick another quarterback and hope for the best, but the Broncos have swung and missed the last 2 times. So I don't know where they go. They can go the complete rebuild route. I don't think the Broncos want to do that. But even if that's the case, then you don't pay the money for the quarterback.
Well, they're trying to hit a home run at every at-bat, and I think that's kind of the problem here, is that if you go that route and you try to go after a high-priced free agent quarterback, you are going to take up too much of your money. What they need to be doing is looking for equity. They need to find a more inexperienced quarterback, but somebody who does have playing time, who they know can sustain an offense. And then maybe also try to draft some guys, once again, at quarterback in the draft. Just don't use your first rounder on a quarterback. Maybe use a second or third. Do what the Seattle Seahawks and John Snyder did a few years ago with Russell Wilson and Matt Flynn.
I think when you look at this team to a certain extent, every team in the NFL, if you're talking about a first-round pick, the expectation from fans, and I don't know that I disagree with it, is at least your first-round pick better be a home run if you're using TJ's analogy. The other problem you run into is that you might be up at bat. It might be the bottom of the ninth. There might be runners in scoring position and you're down by 1. The problem is, I don't know that the Broncos are sitting in that position right now. I think they're down by 3 or 4 in the bottom of the ninth, and there's nobody on base. They're going to have to figure out how to put some runs together, if you will, in this year's draft as well as free agency. We'll see how it shakes out. Back with you tomorrow morning again as we roll through the week and get ready for this weekend's road trip down to Miami. We're back with you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. on Mile High Sports, or you can listen on the Mile High Sports app. Thanks for stopping by. For TJ, for Shawn, I'm Nate. We'll see you.